Whilst traditional EV owners are fighting for chargers at the charging station, struggling to get a charger, NIO owners are going for a battery swap, and it is safe to say that NIO has given these EV owners a big whooping, and they gotta suffer the consequences of not having their stronger biceps at the charging station. But regardless of how strong your biceps are, there's a huge massive problem with NIO's swap station that is about to happen, and in this video we're going to talk all about it and what NIO's solution is for it. But first we got to give a round of applause for NIO for their 4th gen swap station. The Envo L60 swaps in just 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and whilst the tug of war boys are still warming up their biceps, and NIO has done its battery swap in just 2 minutes and 34 seconds. It's safe to say that battery swap takes the win, and I sincerely hope that the tug of war boys can learn their lesson and choose the right car next time. But what is this imminent problem facing NIO's battery swap stations? Well, you have to see it this way. A swap station, the 4th gen swap station, has 23 battery slots. Right now, currently on the market, we have 75 kilowatt hour standard range battery pack. We have the 100 kilowatt hour long range battery pack. We have the 150 kilowatt hour semi-solid state ultra long range battery pack. And then on top of that, we also have the 60 kilowatt hour Envo battery pack, and then the 90 kilowatt hour long range Envo battery pack. And then on top of that, next year, we're going to have NIO's 120 kilowatt hour ET9 battery pack. Now, NIO has a solution to this, so don't say, hey, Mr. P, you just trained your biceps, so you're going the charging route. No. We're going to hear what NIO's solution is, but with so many different types of battery packs, different sizes, different capacities, how is NIO going to give the proper ratio for every battery pack inside the station? If you have too many of one type of battery pack and too less of the other type, then this will cause further congestion, further delay, further wait times for owners of that other battery pack. And if there aren't enough fully charged batteries, we would have to wait for that battery pack to get fully charged, which will defeat the purpose of a battery swap station. And I personally have encountered this as well. No, wait, what? Am I tripping? What's going on? Why is it 2-hour wait time? What's going on? Is this guy stuck or something? Yo, I got the battery, right? Oh no, these are all reserved. Crap. So this battery is mine? But that's only 34-minute wait. Why am I waiting for 2 hours? Let's see if we actually wait 2 hours, because that would be crazy nuts if we actually wait 2 hours. Who's the next guy, man? Get in line, man. Swap station is empty. Who is next? Who is next up for swapping? Get your butt over there. We're back to 2-hour wait time, man. What the hell? What the hell? We're back to 2-hour wait time. What? All right, guys. We did not have to wait that long. We only had to wait 4 or 5 minutes. So what really happened there was I had the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack, but the two guys in front of me both had the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, and there were no fully charged 100 kilowatt hour battery packs in the station, and those guys in front of me had to wait 2 hours for the battery to be fully charged. Luckily for me, I had the 75 kilowatt hour battery pack and did not choose to rent the 100 kilowatt hour battery pack, so I was able to cut in line and swap first and get the hell out of there. But you see what the real problem is. Battery availability, the ratio, if there's too few of them, then we might have to wait for it to be fully charged in the station, which would further cause delays. So the more battery capacities, the more battery types, the bigger the problem, the bigger this problem becomes. Now, of course, NIO isn't stupid, all right? They've thought about this way before you guys even thought about it. So what is NIO's solution? Well, Dr. Shin Fei, which is the head of NIO Power, said this when he was asked this exact question about this battery swap problem.
He said that in the future, swap stations will become extremely busy. Can you still be so compatible? No problem. When it's really busy, I will add a nearby station. Right after adding a station, I'll transform this station into this specification, the dedicated one. That one will become the dedicated one. Then everyone in the car will see the stations they can use. Yes, it will be very convenient.
So what NIO's solution is that once it gets to an unfeasible level and there's lots of cars, different battery types, and long wait times, then what NIO will do is, of course, build another swap station nearby, but then turn one of these swap stations into a designated, for example, designated Envo swap station, and then the other one might be a designated NIO swap station to alleviate the demand problem. That way, there's plenty of batteries to go around and not so much in terms of wait time and people fighting for that battery and waiting for that battery. For example, if a certain place has more Envo owners than NIO owners, well, then the 4th gen swap station will probably have slightly more Envo battery packs. Whereas an area that has basically no Envo owners and only NIO owners, then it would really make sense for NIO to have only NIO battery packs in that swap station and not so many Envo battery packs at that station. So this is also very, very smart. And of course, they're not going to mass deploy swap stations everywhere, even though that is happening. You know, NIO's deploying 1,000 swap stations. Zhong'an, which is basically an energy investment fund company, they're also deploying 1,000 swap stations. So it's under NIO's operation. They get to flexibly adjust what the ratio is, and I'm sure they're going to get the right amount for every swap station. What's also really cool is that once there's this huge demand problem for battery swaps in that area and they build that new swap station, the one swap station might be only Envo dedicated and the other swap station will not be Envo dedicated, then what will happen is Envo owners cannot see the other swap station, and NIO owners, like vice versa, cannot see the swap stations that don't have their battery pack. So this is also a very nice solution. So even though going down the line there's going to be a battery problem going forward, this huge problem, but NIO will eventually solve it. Well, they are going to solve it, and it still beats fighting for a charger at the charging station, working out your biceps. And we've seen these peaceful bicep training lessons turn into MMA fights in the blink of a second. So there's also that to avoid. Of course, with battery swap, you can line up. The lineup is all automatic. You don't have to worry about people cutting in line. So battery swap is still the ultimate solution, way better than charging. Of course, with NIOs, you can still charge and flex those biceps if you got those bicep strength.